What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Broke to Billions. Unfortunately, this week I don't have too much to show you guys. I've been really busy with my life outside of RuneScape for the past week, but I guess we can just go ahead and say that this episode is going to be a little update episode, just telling you guys basically where I'm at, what kind of loot I've got for the past week. I didn't have the opportunity to grab a bunch of clips for this video like I have been doing for the Broke to Billions series. But I hope you guys enjoy it anyways. I want to keep you guys in the loop each week where I'm at all the way up to the turn of the new year, just as I said I would. So the first thing that we will get into is what did I kill for the past week and how many did I kill to make what I made. Thanks to a couple of you guys in the YouTube comments of episode 1. You guys asked me to keep track of what I killed just so we can see how many of something or whatever it takes me to make back what I'm making. So let's go ahead and get going. So this week I did decide to go ahead and get into some Slayer, and the reason I did this is because I wanted to get some Slayer boss tasks to make some bosses a lot easier to solo, since I can get the plus 15% bonus to melee, magic, and range through the Slayer helmet. So first thing I did was head over to Krystalia and get myself 1,000 Slayer points, and that only took me about a day. And then I could go ahead and use those points to cancel tasks that didn't have a boss variant or something that didn't make really good money. So for this week, I ended up killing 276 gargoyles because I'm trying to get that brittle key. No, I've never done the grotesque guardians. When they came out, I thought they were a little boring. They didn't look that fun, but I'm going to go ahead and give them a shot if I can ever get that key. I also killed 119 dark beasts because that was my task at the time I started, and I didn't have any points to cancel that task. So I went ahead and did it. 118 brutal black dragons and 160 revenants, and that's all for just Slayer monsters or regular old NPCs that I got assigned as tasks. And as for the bosses that I did in the past week, I started off with 48 Cowfight Queens. I ended up getting a task of about 180 Cowfights, and I was like, yes, I am going to do all of these at the Cowfight Queen. Well, I made it to 48 because the Cowfight Queen is AIDS, and I totally forgot that it really sucked to solo the Cowfight Queen over and over again. So 48 is what I got to. I did get a wilderness boss task, which was Callisto. I only did 3 of those just to get the quick points and move on to the next task. Zulrah, only managed to get 30 Zulrah kills in the past week. I've been doing Zulrah pretty much since I started the rebuild, and I wanted to take a little bit of a break from that. Ended up getting assigned a Kraken task, which was 150 of those, so I did those at the Cave Kraken boss, as all of you should. I only managed to get in 7 raids in the past week. Like I said, I was pretty busy, so 7 Chambers of Xeric Great Olm kills, and last 11 Vorkath kills. I really do not enjoy doing Vorkath with a blowpipe and a BGS. It's kind of slow and it's kind of annoying. So I'm probably going to stay away from Vorkath unless I get it as a Slayer task. So quickly moving right along, we can go ahead and check out what kind of loot that I've gotten in the past week. Up at the top, you can see 37.95 mil. And I do have some runes that I want to get rid of that are in another tab, and we'll go ahead and add those into the final price checker later. I only had 1 raid split, which was unfortunately an arcane prayer scroll, which I will also throw in. But as for the rarer drops that I did end up getting a Serpentine Visage in those 30 Zulrah kills, and that's 4.5 mil right there. I was fortunate enough to grab a dragon pickaxe from Callisto on my second kill of the 3 that I did, which is 5.1 mil. And on that dark beast task, I did get a dark bow, which is only 600k. As far as clue scroll rewards go, I am doing all of my elites and masters that I get, 2 god book pages, which end up being about 900k, and everything else is just kind of stuff that added up over time. Oh, almost forgot, I did end up getting 139 demonic gorilla kills in as well. I forgot to add that in earlier, but unfortunately no Zenites. Obviously there's not one in here. I was a little salty about that. It's been a while since I had a Zenite drop, but let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff and see what I end up with. Alright, so last of the stuff coming in now. I'm going to get rid of some of these runes that I clearly don't need. Alright, and that is it 41,033,361 GP is what I made in the past week. Oh, I almost forgot. 1.75 mil from the Arcane split. 1,750K. All right, I lied. 42,783,361 GP. That is what I made in the last week from just PVMing, mostly doing Slayer and Slayer bosses, and a few raids here and there. So finally, I can go ahead and get the last couple of upgrades, which would be Eternal Boots, which are gonna go for that. So go ahead and grab those, and Guardian Boots are pretty useful in some situations, so I definitely do want to have a pair of those around for when I need them. So I am left now with about 32 mil cash, and the next buy that I'm looking to make is a Dragon Warhammer. That's going to be pretty much the last thing that I need on the road to the T-Bow. So as for now, we can go ahead and throw these back into the bank and see what I'm looking at. 237.8 mil bank is what I'm looking at after just a couple weeks of rebuilding. I got about 9 weeks to go to try to hit that 1 billion GP mark, and as I've said before, I can't dedicate my entire life to RuneScape, so I'm doing the absolute best I can and trying to make the most money possible before December 31st. That's my goal. 1 billion GP bank by December 31st. Alright, that's it, guys. Like I said, short and sweet for this week. Just a little update on where I am at. So, as usual, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the views that you guys give me. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really help the video spread around, and they help the popularity. If you have not done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. Always, 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 all of your subscriptions mean a ton to me. Until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later. Take it easy.